Hello and welcome to Unicat Live. Here is Gerald Schüler speaking to you from Mannheim. I want to talk to you about object import and export in Operations Manager today. Here we have the Operations Manager home where we design all our business logic objects. I will log on here and take a look at some of these objects. For example, if you create new requests like this test point wait, you can save this request very easily here to the disk. And you can see here the request schema was saved successfully to a file called test wait with the number of the request schema and the number of the version. And we can find this on the hard disk in inetpub, www.root, home, and the folder schema requests. And here you can see the schema request I have saved to the disk. And if you want to reload it in another Operations Manager system, you can use this button, and then you can select one of the requests at exactly this position on the disk, and you can load it inside Operations Manager again. And this technique can be used with all objects you can create. For example, if we take a look at the HDB, then you can see here, if you go to the schema, here we have the schema definition of a class. You can also check here this disk, and now the class is saved as an XML file and can be brought to another system or stored at any other safe place, and is not only in the database where all these objects are saved, but on the disk also to store it there. Yeah, and now I want to show you a possibility to bring in objects very easy and very fast. Often you have to save a lot of objects and you want to bring them in. And there's a possibility here with object import. With object import, you can select a file which is from Operations Manager, and for example we use the class file we saved before, this one, and load it up and process it, and now the class was loaded to HTTP. That's very nice, but if you have a lot of classes and a lot of schemas, you have a lot of clicks to do, and that's not possible because there is another possibility. It's not necessary because here you can see I have a zip file. For example, if I open this, I can see in the zip file I have the class A, I have some schema requests here, and I have also some HDB data inside here. You can bring in every kind of XML file, for example for global registers, for data, for classes, for sync and discover configurations, and so on, and compress them into such a zip file. And this zip file can be brought into Operations Manager. I will show you. I select the file, and now I go to desktop, take this zip file and say process, and what now happens is the file is uploaded, the file is unpacked, and the parts of the file, as you can see here, the class, the schema request, and the data will be loaded in one fetch into the Operations Manager database. And so you can collect a lot of your objects together, bring them into such a zip file, and bring them, for example, from a development system to a test system, or from test system to a productive system. That's no problem, and easy and well done here. Okay.